Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining in. We'll give everyone another couple of minutes or so before we kick off. Thank you. All right, 101. I think it's time to get going. Good afternoon again. My name is Ash. I obviously work with Greatforms and easyAML as account manager and product manager. We've got Michael today, who does the same role as me, and we've got Chris King from easyAML. Just before we kick off, just a couple of house admin bits. So we'd love for this to be an interactive session. So if you've got any questions, there's a Q&A button at the top of the Teams chat window. So click on it, enter your questions. We'll get through them either while we're demoing the integration or towards the end. If you have to leave midway, that's absolutely fine. We will be sent a recording of the webinar as soon as we finish, so you can catch up on what you might have missed. Right. So yeah, as you're aware, we're integrating with easyAML, AML Hub, and First AML as well. In terms of making it easier for you to meet your AML and CTF obligations. Today's webinar is a showcase of what that integration with easyAML is going to look like, which is why we've got Chris here. Chris, do you want to do a quick introduction for easyAML and yourself, please, mate?
Yeah, thanks, Ash. Thanks everybody for joining. So my name's Chris, local BDM here in South Australia for easyAML. easyAML has come out of our parent company Scantech, and we've been specialising in verification of identity since 2012. So what we've done is basically built all the new compliance regulations around our technology that's been going for many years, which has been tried and tested in especially the real estate industry with conveyances and things like that. So we're very excited about the new regulations and what we can provide for the real estate agents.
Thanks, Chris, and looking forward to helping everyone with the integration and working with you guys in the market as well. Cool. Let's kick this off. So I'll stop sharing one of my windows and start sharing the other one, so I can actually show you what the integration looks like. There you go. So we're at the point of, just to confirm, can everyone see my screen? Chris or Michael, can you confirm? Yeah. Cool. You can see the sales agreement. Nice. So the integration is basically two-way. Essentially, you're going to be able to pass some information on from Greatforms into easyAML, and some information will come back from easyAML. So we're at the point of creating a sales agreement. In terms of creating the sales agreement, nothing actually changes for you apart from a couple of UI things like this. So we'll soon be adding an AML CTF compliance fee. And all of this you can template into your sales agreement template, so you don't have to add that in every time. And this is a charge that you can obviously pass on to the vendor as part of the sales agreement and get it from them. Cool. So that's the only bit that really changes in terms of creating the agreement. Once you get this signed, that's when, I suppose, we call it, the magic will happen. I'll quickly go through to signing, show you the relevant bits. So this is me signing off for the window. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's fine. That's just demo environments doing their thing. Okay. So that's the agent signing off on the sales agreement. Right. So as soon as that document is signed, you'll see this task part come up on the sales agreement. So I'll quickly touch on tasks as well. It is one of our newest features. It is built to help you meet your obligations around the conditions, essentially help you and your team liaise around conditions, assign tasks to each other so that you know when contracts are marked unconditional. So you can switch tasks on for property folders if you'd like. It's optional. You don't have to use the tasks feature, but the AML tasks will be on automatically, like they're mandatory because obviously you have an obligation to meet around that. So you won't be able to switch those tasks off. So as soon as a sales agreement is signed or a contract is signed, an AML task will pop up for that relevant party. So you'll see I've integrated this demo account with easyAML already. I've authenticated it as a user, as in I've connected my Greatforms account with my easyAML account. So at this point, after I've signed the sales agreement, I click on, you can either request customer due diligence from this screen, or you can go to the property folder on the right, you'll see AML, you click that and you click request customer due diligence. This screen pops up with relevant information about the address, about the amount at the primary agent, and obviously information about the party that you're sending through to easyAML. Once you click request customer due diligence, that AML check or that information gets transferred through to your easyAML account. I'll let Chris take over from here to show you what that looks like.
Thanks, Ash. I'll just share my screen now as well. Thumbs up, you can see that, Ash. Yep, awesome, thanks. Okay, so what will happen is that once the request has been sent, the easyAML platform will open for you. So you can see straight away that that transaction is now sitting at the very top of your dashboard. So we can go into that transaction. We can view the full transaction details. So we can see here at the moment, it's a low risk. The status is pending, so the KYC is still pending from the client. What type of transaction is, so we're selling residential property, the value, and everything else that's there. So if anything has come through or you've added something wrong, you can edit the details, so you can change things there. If you're not a compliance officer and you feel that there's something a little bit unusual, suspicious about this transaction, you can log an unusual activity to your compliance officer. Just highlight to them that something doesn't feel right or something doesn't look right, and then they can determine whether a suspicious matter report can be sent off there or not. So you've got a few options there. And you can obviously sign off from here as well. But what I will do is show you what comes in once the client has done the KYC. So the way that works is that once you send a request, they'll get an email or text message, depending on how you've inputted their details. The message will ask them to add in some, it's asking them to do a KYC that you've requested. There's a hyperlink that they open up. There's nothing that they need to download on their phone, so there's no app or anything, and nothing is saved on their phone. So they don't have to worry about going in and deleting photos or anything that they've taken of their documents. Their process will probably take around about 60 seconds to 2 minutes maximum. So it's a very easy procedure for them to do. And if they do get stuck, might be that they're using an old phone or the software on the phone isn't up to date or something like that, they can call us for support and we can help them through that process for you. So you don't have to worry about going back and forth with your client. We can do that on your behalf. So what you see here, once the notification has come through that they have completed the KYC, you'll see a bit of a summary. So you can see the sanctions and everything else. If we go into the identity, you can see here that we do a bit of a liveness check to make sure that they're actually a real person and not someone holding a photo up against the system for the biometric check. And then you'll also see the document and the result of that document that they've used. So we have a direct connection with government authorities to verify the information that's on those documents. And they'll give us a green tick to say that everything's all good, or no, that there's an issue, it doesn't match what's on the government side. And then we obviously do the biometric there as well to make sure it's the same person. On top of that, for your risk, so your AML risk, we also do the PEP, the sanction, and the adverse media checks. So that's a global search. So if they are on any watch lists around the world or they're an international PEP, it will be flagged to you and you'll be notified of that. The other thing that we have is what's called online fraud indicator. So if you are dealing with someone that you're not meeting face to face and they're doing the KYC remotely, you'll actually see where they are. So you'll know that if your customer says that they're in Adelaide, but for some reason the KYC check has been completed in Asia or something like that, that will become a high threat because it hasn't been completed where the customer is meant to be. So you get full visibility of where they are. You can add in any notes or attachments or anything else to that file as well. But once you're happy with everything, if we go back to this one here, so we're now back into the original file that came through. We want to sign off. We're happy with everything. There's no issues. We want to move forward with getting that house on the market. We sign off. I'll just bypass this. You won't need to do this. This is just our testing environment. We sign off. And you can see now that is now complete. So that means that you're happy with the information that's come back. And you're willing to accept that and move forward with that transaction. So that will now change the system in Greatforms for you. So Ash, I'll hand back to you, and then we can come back to what else is available in the platform after we've shown what's happening in Greatforms.
Sounds good. Cool. There you go. You see my screen okay?
Yep.
Yeah. So when you'd send that request through from Greatforms, that status was showing in progress. As soon as Chris signed off on that transaction, now it says awaiting review. We are making a certain change here. As soon as you sign off on that transaction, instead of awaiting review, this will show completed in green, so that you know that everything you need to do in easyAML, you've completed here. Yeah, that's it. So all it comes back is that status. And then if you wanted to mark that task done, you obviously can. And that's essentially it. So as you can see, the integration's pretty straightforward. It just means that you don't have to handle vendor or purchaser information again. You've obviously got that in terms of your documents on Greatforms already. Via a click of a button, that information moves straight over into easyAML without you having to go back and enter it again. And I say this often, the more you handle data, the more the chances of making mistakes, and this eliminates that. So therefore, if you're using REA forms still and not having looked at Greatforms yet, now might be a good chance. It'll make it easier for you to meet your AML obligations and make it a bit more easier with the integrations with the providers that we've got now. Chris, did you want to take over and talk about a few of the other features of the platform?
Yeah, mate, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yep, cool. I'll stop sharing my screen.
That's right. Okay, so a few different features that we offer as part of our package for our platform is that all of your compliance is built into the platform. So your risk assessment, your AML program is all built in there, so you can do all that within easyAML. We don't use a third party or another provider for that. It's all built in. So the AML program that is written by Wallman's lawyers. So we've actually partnered with a law firm in South Australia to write that program for you. So it is a fully compliant AML program that sets out your policies and procedures for your customer due diligence. On top of that, all of your training is also available within the platform. So each staff member will have roles assigned to them, and that training will be automatically assigned to that staff member, depending on the role that they've got, will depend on the training that they've got. The compliance officer can oversee all of the staff training. They can see who's overdue, how many modules have been done, how many people have actually completed everything. But as a bit of a compliance safety net, we have a lockout feature that disallows staff to do anything in the customer due diligence side without completing their training. So that means the compliance officer knows that everybody who's touched something along the way is fully compliant and is signed off, so there's no issues when you're doing your reports or audits that someone has done something that they're not supposed to do. Each individual training is based on modules. So the modules run from about 10 to 15 minutes each. And normal frontline staff, you're looking at around about an hour and a half's worth of training to complete, which can be done at your own pace and module at a time. So you can really set that out as far as you want to go. On top of that, obviously, you've got the customer due diligence, which we just saw. It also has the KYB availability as well. So if you are dealing with a business or a trust or some of that, you can do all of those checks within the platform here. So that's all fully integrated as well. Well, sorry, not integrated, but in the platform for you. And then you've got your insights. So you'll be able to see exactly what's going on in your system. So you'll be able to see the risk level of your transactions, the value of the transactions that you're doing, how long it's taking your staff to do, or how long it's taking the average time for each file to be done, things like that as well. So that's all in there. And then reporting. As I mentioned, you'll be actually able to report a suspicious matter directly to AUSTRAC from the portal and from the file. So you won't have to worry about going into AUSTRAC or anything. You can do it all from the system. We've got board reports there. So if you are big enough to have a board, you can generate a board report. And then lastly, annual report. So the annual report that AUSTRAC needs from you is fully built into the platform as well. Because all your training, your risk assessment, your program, your transactions, reporting, everything's in the one platform, that annual report will take the compliance officer around about 5 to 10 minutes to complete, because most of it's pre-populated. So it's very, very simple and very time efficient there for you as well. So as I mentioned, everything is in the platform for you. The only thing that easyAML cannot do for you is register you with AUSTRAC and conduct your 3-year audit. Everything else is in there for you. So I suppose that's a brief overview. I suppose we will open it up to questions now, Ash, unless you did you want to?
We've got one from a certain Jared Eckerman. Name sounds familiar. The question is, when a Greatforms user clicks to request a customer due diligence from Greatforms, does the request automatically go from easyAML to the client, or does the agent need to log into easyAML to initiate something to the client?
Correct. No, once that initiation is triggered within Greatforms, that it's automatically sent to your client. So you don't need to do anything there. It goes out automatically and instantaneously as well. So there's no delay. And the other flip side of that is the moment that your customer finishes their KYC, it instantly comes back into the platform. So there's no delay there either.
Nice. And I take it that the user gets a notification from easyAML when that.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. An email notification will come in to say that John Smith has completed his KYC and it's ready for viewing on the platform.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Great. We don't have any questions yet, but obviously we'll give people some time to drop those into that Q&A section at the top. If you'd like to request a demo or have a chat with Chris about easyAML, scan that QR code. It takes you to a form. Just fill that form in, and no doubt Chris and his team will get in touch with you as soon as possible to discuss your AML obligations. Let me have a look at the Q&A again to see if there's any unanswered questions. Nothing yet, and that's fine. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, Ash, I just want to reiterate that I'm actually here in Adelaide. So if you do want me to come out to your office, to do a demonstration or do some training with staff, more than happy to do that as well. So we can do face-to-face meetings. Very happy to do that.
I think that certainly does help. As Michael and I know, it's really nice to go out to clients and meet them in person and run training and whatnot. If you have any questions outside of this as well, just reach out to support@reaforms.com.au. If it's for us, we're obviously happy to take that. If it's for Chris, I'm happy to pass that on to Chris as well. Yeah, so if you wanted to just reach out to Chris directly, like I said, just scan that QR code and fill that form in.
Yep.
I think that's it from us. I don't think there's any other questions. So I think I'll just give everyone some time back and call it time on the webinar. Unless
just
there was
quick,
anything else.
One last question, Ash. So we've got here, we can demo sales contract. This webinar is not for that, but please reach out to us. We're more than happy to come and do a little bit of a demo for you on Greatforms.
Yeah, of course. Cool. Well, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining us on what is a pretty grey Friday afternoon. Hopefully that was that gave you a flavor of what the integration is going to look like and how it might help you. And yeah, like I said, if you've got any questions, reach out. You know where to find us. See ya.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. See ya. Bye.
Thank you.